Hey guys, Reverse here and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Go. So within the game of Pokemon Go, we have a lot of life hacks. Shortcuts, just funny hidden little things that makes your life a little bit easier. And 1 week ago, one of you guys, I'm not sure if he's comfortable with me shouting out his name or not. His name is Devil Rider, but his real name, I'm just gonna refer to him as Jay. And he sent me an email stating, hey, there's a list on Reddit, which I'll link in the description down below, which is containing of a whole bunch of life hacks. And what I want you to do is not look at the list, but instead record yourself going through the list and take and look at the stuff you already know and showcase them to your viewers. So Jay, special shout out to you. Thank you so much for bringing this to light, and we're just gonna jump straight in. This is a list of life hacks that you can apply to Pokemon Go. And also in the comments, if you know all of them, make sure you let me know. If you didn't know about one of them, make sure you let me know as well. And if you got one of your own life hacks, make sure to share it with us. And in the future, I'll be making another video with a whole bunch of beginner tips. So we can include that in and I'll credit you accordingly. So with that being said, let's just jump straight in. So the first one is you can tap the O screen with 2 fingers to skip the hatch animation. Whenever an egg is hatching, I unfortunately cannot showcase that to you guys because my eggs right now are incubating, or I need to walk the appropriate distance. But apparently if you tap with 2 fingers, you can skip the animation. I didn't know about this because I always want to see the animation and see what's inside, because I'm just afraid to miss out on what's going to be inside of that. Of course, you can look at the journal and you can force close that, but I just never took the time or the effort to do that. Tapping on the transfer succeeded banner dismisses it. Let's go ahead and try that out. Oh yeah, I kinda already knew about that, but then I pressed somewhere else on the screen to dismiss it, I guess, yeah. Clicking on the compass aligns the view with north. Clicking it again dynamically moves the view to a line where your phone is facing. I knew about this, but I didn't know about the north stuff. So this is where my phone is facing, of course, and then doing it again, and that is apparently north. That's interesting. I didn't know about the north part, so this is like half of it. Swiping up during a gym battle brings up the Switch Pokemon screen. I did not know about this. Actually kind of a nice one. There's a slider at the side of the Pokemon screen that allows you to scroll through the entire list without dragging up multiple times. Let me check that. Oh, here. Ah, I never knew about this. That is really helpful. I never knew about this. Wow, the more you know. The next one is press and hold the Pokeball menu to drag and release on whatever you want to open, saving an extra tab. Oh, I think I pressed the help menu. Oops, my bad. Okay, so let's do this again. Dragging it. Oh yeah, it kind of does save it. I don't know, extra tap. I mean, you know, you're not gonna die from tapping an extra, but I didn't know about this one. If you tap on the left or right of the Pokemon CP number, when it's looking at its details, you will navigate through the previous or next Pokemon in the list. Let's try this out. I know you can actually drag it around usually, like you can swipe it to the left and the right, but at the left side of the CP, I just see the animation, so I don't see this working. If you tap on the left, oh, there it is. Oh, really in the corner. I have an edge screen, so it's kind of hard to make it work on this. But it actually does work. It's just not really convenient on the Samsung Galaxy Edge, I guess. So yeah, nice little life hack here. Tapping multiple Pokemon at once in the heal revive screens revives or heals every Pokemon tap, so that way you don't have to heal or revive individually. I did know about this, but I don't know if I can demonstrate that. Let's see if we got anything damage. We got an Electabuzz damage, but it's not several Pokemon we got damage. I did know about this one, so that one's pretty nice as well. If you tap the appraisal screen with 1, 2, or 3 fingers, it will skip that many screens. I didn't know about this. Why do people figure this out? Like, I honestly got no idea. Let's try this out. So, gonna do it once, of course, because it skips once. Now twice. And I actually see it moving twice. And then we're gonna redo it again. And then do it 3 times. Oh, that's really cool. But I will probably never use it. Evolving a Pokemon awards you with 1 candy, so if you have a Squirtle and 124 candy, you have 100 for the Blastoise after evolving it to a Wartortle. And the funny thing is, once it becomes a Blastoise, you have an additional candy as well for evolving the Wartortle and the Blastoise. I already knew about this. On the map screen, tap once, then quickly press to hold zoom in out with your moving finger. Let's try this out. Oh. How? If you tap, no, actually, on the map screen, tap once, then quickly press. Oh, but isn't that just like regular zooming? I don't notice the difference on this particular one, so maybe someone has to explain this one to me a little bit better. Clicking on the candy icon in the body screen will allow you to see your Pokemon's body, CP moves, and total candy count. Let's go ahead and try this one out. So let's go to the body, clicking on the candy, and there you have it, the actual screen. I didn't know about this, but apparently there's also like a little shortcut on the profile screen where I don't know where you need to press, but if you double tap on the you need to double tap on the body in order to actually get to the body screen, and then you can click the candy. I think you can click on the actual bar itself altogether. Like you can say, I click on walk, and then it will actually showcase everything. So it's around that area. It's just this little area where it actually showcases if you actually tap on that area. When you delete a Pokemon's name and press OK, it will revert back to its default name. Let's go ahead and try this out. I already knew about this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. This is Poliwhirl, 93% IV. They're gonna be removing the name entirely, and boom, back to default. This is something I knew for a long time already. So the next one is you can swipe through gym defenders while your team roster is up. I already knew about this because usually that's how I end up selecting my Pokemon when it comes down to the gym battles. So for this one, I'm actually buying an instance because apparently I have to catch a Pokemon, so that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. Alright, so we just caught a Pidgey, and the next one says you don't need to click OK on the Pokemon capture dialog. Just click somewhere on the lower half of the screen. This allows you to get out of the post capture screens quickly by tapping twice where the checkbox is on the stats screen, I guess. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Like, if you know where the buttons are, you can already press there immediately. Yeah, it's kind of convenient that you don't need to press the OK button. I didn't know about that, by the way. Clicking on your avatar in the profile screen brings up the body Pokemon. So, okay, there you have it. You need to press on the avatar. Now, I knew about this one, but I didn't know where I had to press. So, it's not actually on the Pokemon, it's more on your avatar. I just press on the Pokemon as well. Just like around there, if you press around the area like once, then it will work. So, yeah, sometimes it doesn't even, you know, respond. But this time it did. If you are out of revives but you have Stardust, you can bring back an unconscious Pokemon with 1 HP by powering it up. Sometimes it doesn't work because obviously the Pokemon's not going to be gaining HP upon leveling it up. I already knew about this. This was also part of the Pokemon game, so I knew about that one. It's actually pretty interesting. And then the final one is when spinning Pokestops, you don't have to click on each item, just spin and exit the Pokestop. All items will be collected. So yeah, these are some of the little life hacks that have been figured out on Reddit. I'll leave a link to them in the video description down below. That way you guys can go out and check them out for yourself. Try them out for yourself, especially the gym ones are pretty interesting. The name removal is also pretty interesting. But do you guys got any you know, life hacks by yourself? Make sure you let me know in the comment section down below. If you got some beginner tips that are pretty obvious to you, but maybe not to newer players, also leave those in the comment section down below. With that in mind, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Special shout out to Jay once again for sending me over this list for this video idea, so all credit goes to him. But yeah, if you guys got any video ideas or anything like that, make sure you let me know in the comment section down below. And yeah, that's gonna also wrap it up for this video. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and this has been Reverse for Pokemon Go. I'm gonna be signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Oh my god, where's this muck? Oh, it's no longer at the front, so it must be the other way around. And that is Pidgey. That's the closest by. Gosh, I have no idea where this muck is. Ah, it's on the 3rd place again, so... Where is this beast? Oh, it's getting closer. I'm assuming It has to still work, right? Please, appear. No, did you despawn? No, it has some time in between, right? Yeah. Or I'm really close or despawned.